health insurance, paid time off, paternal leave. So many benefits, basic benefits that you need to live in the United States are tied to employment. So instead of talking about job searching today, I want to talk about benefit shopping and how to look out for benefits based on your lifestyle to help you save money and get the best benefits package that's aligned with your life and a life well lived. I'm Ashley. I'm the lead mentor with Mentor Me. And a big part of my work is helping women make more money and have more impact in their career. Over the last 5.5 years, I've built a very successful professional development company, helping women use their existing skills to advance their career. And of course, as a career coach, I'm always talking about using what you have to get what you want and how to leverage your existing skills to secure higher level roles, higher paying roles, roles with more visibility, roles with more impact. But something that my mentees and I often talk about behind the scenes, but maybe that doesn't make like public facing content, is this idea of benefit shopping, right? Because there are so many benefits, particularly in the United States, that are tied to employment. Things like your health benefits and paid time off and contributions to your retirement are all tied to employment. And, these benefits may have once seemed like throwaway benefits or may have seemed like things that aren't that big of a deal. But these benefits increasingly are how people are deciding which jobs they'll choose, which jobs are going to be best for them and their families. And I think that if this is something that's a determining factor when professional women are thinking about career moves, this is definitely something that as a career coach, I need to be talking about in a public facing way. So I'm going to talk about some of the primary benefits that I talk to my mentees about behind the scenes and how you can begin to prioritize these benefits in your next job search. And of course, as always, if you are looking for a career coach to help you really be intentional about building a successful career, whether that's you're job searching and looking to find and secure a new job, or you're looking for a career coach to help you elevate in your current industry, I'm accepting new mentees right now, and I would be thrilled to help you advance your career. You can go right to my website at mentor-me.org. That's mentor-me.org to schedule a call with me today. Alrighty, so let's dive into these benefits. And the number one benefit that I want to talk about, and this is one that I'm increasingly talking to women about, is paid paternal leave or paternal leave more generally. Increasingly I'm serving women who want to build a family or they want to grow a family and, seeking out employers who have some type of paternal leave is critical. In the United States, there is no nationwide paternal leave or paternity leave. And so the United States government has basically left it up to employers on whether they will provide some type of leave, short-term or long-term leave to parents when they're having a child. And, paternal leave is essentially that your job will be protected and that your employer will either pay your full salary or some partial salary during a leave when you have a child. And typically paternal leave will happen, whether you are having a child, like if you're giving a birth to a child, sometimes it'll count if you are adopting a child, and you can even account if you're doing surrogacy, and bringing a child into your life that way. So there are lots of sort of different ways that paternal leave, paternity leave can come up, or parental leave can come up. But this is increasingly a benefit that folks are looking for. Increasingly, people expect paid paternity leave, right? So this idea that, you'll maintain your current salary and it'll be paid out for 4 weeks or 6 weeks or 8 weeks or 12 weeks, or even longer, or that your employer will allow some type of short-term pay out maybe it's 80% of your salary or 60% of your salary while you're on leave. And so I definitely think that if you are starting a family or if you're growing a family, whether it's through IVF or through adoption or through surrogacy or through, you and your partner conceiving a child, I definitely encourage, if that's something that you're prioritizing in the next 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, I definitely encourage you, if you're job searching right now, to shop this benefit. This is going to be critical to you. I was just talking to a mentee earlier today, in her state. They just approved, I think it was 6 weeks paid paternity leave. And she's like, Ashley, I was job searching, and I work for the state right now. And me and my partner are thinking about, growing our family. And now I'm having to focus my job search on state jobs because I want to stay within the state system so that I can take care of that, so that I can be supported by that benefit. So again, increasingly, this is a benefit that you want to consider. This is a benefit, especially if you're starting or growing a family. This is something you want to be looking into. So we talked paid paternal leave. Next, let's talk about unlimited vacation. So increasingly, unlimited vacation is a benefit that professionals are looking for. More people recognize that they do not want to be working 24/7, 7 days a week. They want to be have a flexible schedule. They want to have autonomy and flexibility. They want to go on vacations, and they don't want to be restricted to just 10 days a year or just 5 sick days a month or whatever. And so increasingly, folks are looking for unlimited vacation as a part of a benefits package. And we're seeing more and more organizations offer this. So when this idea of unlimited vacation first came on the scene in benefits packages, I would say it's probably been about 10 years ago. It was a lot of time with tech companies or ed tech companies. They were recognizing that in order to get people to take risky tech jobs or shift from education to ed tech, they needed to offer different benefits. And one of the benefits folks, employers were offering was unlimited vacation. So this essentially means that, there is no limit to the vacation that you could take, that, if you wanted to take 5 days here and, 3 days next month and 10 days the month after, there's no limit or there's no cap. There's no tracking on the number of vacation days that you take. This means that, as long as you get your work done, as long as you're meeting deliverables, you can take off as many days as you would like. Now, the tricky thing about unlimited vacation is that because it's not tracked, what I've heard from my mentees who work for employers who have unlimited vacation is that sometimes it can feel like you can never really take vacation because there's this idea that you're always on, right? You're always on, you're always working, because you can take off whenever, you can kind of work whenever. So sometimes there's this idea that you're never off. So you definitely want to make sure that if you are benefit shopping for, an unlimited vacay job, while it might sound really sexy, sometimes it can mean that the employer expects you to always be on and always be available. And that's something that you want to just kind of check in on the culture on that and how people that actually work there are leveraging that benefit to still prioritize self-care and family time and just taking a break when needed. So that is benefit number 2 that I often see shop. And number 3, the third thing that mentees are often telling me, hey, Ashley, I'm looking for this benefit. I'm looking for an employer that offers this, is a hybrid schedule, right? Or fully remote work. Increasingly, folks want the flexibility and autonomy to work from home. They want to be able to come into the office maybe 2-3 days a week, and they want that flexibility to, work from home on a Monday or work from home on a Wednesday or, whatever works best for their personal schedule. I think more and more employers are moving this way and offer at least 1 to 2 days remote or offer a hybrid schedule where you only have to come in so many days. I think that, again, what I hear from mentees who do work a hybrid schedule is that sometimes there's this idea that you're always on. So since you're working from home, that means that you can, take a meeting at 7 because you don't have to commute, or you can take a meeting at 6 because you're not commuting, right? So again, you want to check in with the culture on this benefit. Hybrid, at least for me, just because I'm working remotely or I'm working hybrid doesn't mean I don't take a lunch, doesn't mean I can't step outside and touch the grass. But for some employers, it does mean that you're kind of tethered to your desk, whether you're at home or you're in the office. So definitely, if this is a benefit that you're seeking, know that it is increasingly available at employers, but it is really important that you just kind of check in on the work culture to make sure you're not boxing yourself into always being tethered to your desk, whether it's at home or in the office. And then the next benefit that I want to talk about that I've seen lots of professional women shop for is education benefits. So this is one that's been around for a long time, and it used to be reimbursement only. So you could take a course and you could pay for it and you submit your grade, and you get reimbursed for it. But increasingly I'm seeing that employers are willing to pay your education provider upfront for the course that you take, which is a load off for those folks who don't want to have to pay for a class out of pocket and then get reimbursed from their employer. So if you are searching for a job right now and you're in school, want to go back to school, want to take a course somewhere, it's totally fine if your education, if you're benefit shopping around an education credit, or, if they have some type of relationship with a school or a university and you can take classes for free. Also, this education benefit can sometimes be extended to online courses or online certificates with, things like LinkedIn Learning. I've seen employers have contracts with them. So again, lots and lots of opportunities to benefit shop around education. If you are looking to advance your education or take an online course, look out for an employer who has some type of education benefit. So far we've talked about paid leave for growing your family as a benefit. We've talked about unlimited vacay. We've talked about hybrid schedules. We've talked about shopping for education credits. And then the final thing that I want to talk about when it comes to benefit shopping is 401k. Finding an employer that has a benefit that contributes to your retirement. One thing that's true is that we're all getting older. Literally, everyone alive right now is getting older. And that means that there's a possibility that you may be able to retire sometime in the future. So having an employer that contributes to your aging, right, contributes to your retirement so that you can have something to live off of and not have to work forever is huge. So definitely want to encourage you that if you're job searching right now, to be prioritizing employers who have some type of 401k or 403b match and that contribute to your retirement. Increasingly, my mentees are looking for an 8% match or higher. And so you definitely want to be looking for an employer that has a competitive match. Again, we're all getting older. You want to make sure that you're contributing to your retirement. And then you also want to make sure that you're working for an employer that also contributes to your retirement. So again, if you are job searching right now, if you've been thinking about job searching, if you've been thinking about finding, shifting and making a career move, I encourage you to strongly prioritize benefit shopping, right? It's not just about the salary. It's not just about finding a new job of impact. It's not just about, wanting a new role. It really is about making sure that you find and secure a role that's aligned with your values. And often our values are tied to benefits, right? There are so many other benefits that I didn't mention, things like healthcare credits, childcare credits for childcare, aging parent credits. For, putting your parents in a, secondary care facility. There are just so many benefits that could be afforded to you as an employee. And you want to make sure that when you're seeking out new job opportunities, you're also really researching the kind of benefits the job might offer, because that can help you distinguish, a good job from a better job. A yes to an opportunity than a maybe to an opportunity. So definitely encourage you to benefit shop. Hopefully this gave you 5 benefits that are most popular when you're benefit shopping, and gave you some intel on what to look for and some warning flags on those benefits as well. If this was helpful to you and you want to talk more about how to leverage your benefits to enhance your lifestyle at work, be sure to schedule a call with me. I'm accepting new mentees right now, and I look forward to helping you. You can schedule a call at mentor-me.org. That's mentor-me.org. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.